All right, today I want to introduce to you two brand new belts, two new applications from Hunterworks. What are the applications? A Kawasaki Ridge and a Kawasaki KRX. It has been a long time since we did a whole lot with Kawasaki. Back in the day in 08 and 09, we had both year models of TRX. Actually used to build motors. We sold a lot of clutch parts. Got away from them, and then Kawasaki's finally back in the game. At a pretty good clip these days, and with us getting deep in the belts, we decided to come out with our own Hunterworks belt for these two vehicles. All right, so this is what we would consider an OEM Spec Plus. What is an OEM Spec Plus? These belts are made by Mitsubishi, who is the world's they make 80% of all power sports OEM belts. Super high quality materials, manufacturing techniques are second to none. All right, there are two different part numbers actually for each of these belts, the OEM part number. And the only difference in them is a compound change or a spec. What we call it a spec is a higher grade spec and some of the latest and greatest. For example, the Kawasaki Ridge Crew has a higher spec and the 25 KRX has a higher grade spec. And we take the higher grade spec, which we actually already had it before they changed it, and that's why I would call them an OEM Spec Plus. They are outstanding belts. Of course, if you know anything about Hunterworks, we always strive to have the very best of anything available on the planet. Optional, it's nothing more than a simple bolt, and don't get me lying, I done forgot the size of it. I think M8, blah, 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 don't get me lying. But you'll see a little drop down at the bottom of the page where you can get a belt change bolt for like $4. And there's 3 holes in the secondary. You don't need 3. You can actually use 1 and screw it in to spread secondary to aid in putting your belt on. We will have a few other things. I'm not sure how deep we will get into the clutches of these vehicles. I know I'm working on an overdrive cover for the Kawasaki Ridge, and so we'll just see what we have there. But we're very excited to be offering you guys a high quality belt at a less price. And on less price, how can we offer one less price than the OEM if it's essentially made by the same company? Is because there's an extra layer of people buying when you go that route. So it's just them and me than you. And with Kawasaki, it's Kawasaki, your dealer, than you. Next thing is, price-wise, is these are a little higher than our Polaris Can-Am belts that we have made here in the United States. These particular belts are made in Japan. Why? Because the OEMs are over in Japan and the tooling is over in Japan, and until we can sell enough to spend the money to make the tool, they call it, it's a big drum or several tools, when we can get our volume up on these particular belts, we will purchase a tool and have them made in Illinois. And until then, they got to get shipped, and there's some tariff stuff. So they're still a little bit higher than our regular belts, but still much less than the OEM belt at a dealer. So you Kawasaki guys, we welcome you to the Hunterworks family. You got any questions, anything I can do for you, Todd@hunterworks.com. And I hadn't said this on video in a long time. Phone's tough to get through. Email, website should answer any questions you have. But appreciate you guys.